Hello again, epic explorers. Are you thinking about where to go in Greece? Before you go, know this: many tourists leave with regrets because they missed these amazing spots. If you don't want to become one of them, check out these hidden gems and make sure they're on your list. Coming in at number 5 is the stunning island of Castello, a place that feels like it's been plucked straight out of a postcard. Situated in the far southeastern corner of Greece, this tiny island is just a stone's throw away from Turkey, but it's a world away from the bustling tourist spots you might associate with Greece. Castello is best known for its colorful neoclassical houses that line the waterfront, creating a picture-perfect harbor scene. The island has a rich history, having been a crossroads of civilizations for centuries. You can feel the layers of history as you wander through the narrow streets, from the ancient Lycian tombs to the Ottoman-era mosque, now a museum. To get to Castello, you can take a short flight from Rhodes or a ferry from various islands. Once you're there, you'll find that the best way to explore is by foot or by boat. The island is small, but it's packed with things to see and do. Don't miss the Blue Grotto, one of the most impressive sea caves in the Mediterranean. The best time to visit is early in the morning, when the light hits the water just right, turning the cave a surreal shade of blue. For a taste of local life, visit the small tavernas that dot the harbor. Here, you can enjoy fresh seafood caught that very day. Try the island's specialty pastizzada, a delicious meat stew that's a reminder of Castello's Italian influence. As the sun sets, take a stroll along the harbor and soak in the tranquil atmosphere of this little-known gem. At number 4, we're heading to the rugged mountains of Zagori in the Epirus region, a place where nature reigns supreme. Zagori is a region of astounding beauty, with its dramatic gorges, stone bridges, and traditional villages that seem untouched by time. One of the most remarkable features of Zagori is the Vikos Gorge, one of the deepest gorges in the world. Hiking through this gorge is a must for any nature lover. The trails will lead you through lush forests, past crystal-clear rivers, and to vantage points offering breathtaking views. The best time for hiking is in late spring or early autumn, when the weather is mild and the landscape is at its most vibrant. The villages of Zagori, known as the Zagorachoria, are equally enchanting. Each village has its own unique charm, with stone houses, narrow cobblestone streets, and welcoming locales. Papingo is one of the most picturesque, with its traditional stone architecture and stunning views of the mountains. Another must-visit is Monodendri, where you can visit the 15th century monastery of Agia Paraskevi, perched on the edge of the Vikos Gorge. To get to Zagori, it's best to rent a car from Ioannina, the nearest city. The drive itself is an adventure, with winding roads offering spectacular views at every turn. And when you're ready to refuel, make sure to try the local pies, a Zagori specialty. These hearty pies are made with local cheese, wild greens, or meat, and are the perfect comfort food after a day of exploring. Next on our list, at number 3, is Monemvasia, a hidden medieval fortress town located on a small island off the east coast of the Peloponnese. This ancient town is often called the Gibraltar of the East due to its dramatic setting on a massive rock rising from the sea. Monemvasia is connected to the mainland by a narrow causeway, and as you approach, you'll feel like you're stepping back in time. The town is a maze of narrow streets, hidden courtyards, and historic buildings, all surrounded by imposing medieval walls. The entire town has been beautifully preserved, and wandering through it feels like being in a living museum. The highlight of Monemvasia is the Church of Hagia Sophia, perched high on the cliffs with panoramic views of the Aegean Sea. The church dates back to the 12th century and is one of the finest examples of Byzantine architecture in Greece. The climb up to the church is steep, but the views from the top are worth every step. To fully appreciate Monemvasia, plan to spend a night or two in one of the town's charming guest houses. Many of these accommodations are housed in restored medieval buildings, offering a unique and atmospheric stay. And when it comes to dining, don't miss the chance to try astacco macaronada, lobster with pasta, a local delicacy that perfectly captures the flavors of the region. Getting to Monemvasia requires a bit of planning. It's about a 4-hour drive from Athens, but the journey takes you through some of the most beautiful landscapes in the Peloponnese. If you're traveling by public transport, there are regular buses from Athens to the nearby town of Gafira, from where you can catch a taxi or walk to Monemvasia. At number 2, we're taking you to the Dodecanese Islands, where the charming island of Simi awaits. Simi is one of those places that takes your breath away as soon as you arrive. The harbor of Gialos, with its pastel-colored houses cascading down the hillsides, is one of the most picturesque sights in Greece. Simi is known for its relaxed pace of life, making it the perfect destination for travelers looking to unwind and escape the crowds. The island's small size means you can easily explore it on foot or by renting a scooter. One of the must-do activities on Simi is a boat trip to the island's many secluded beaches. Agios Georgios Dysalonis is particularly stunning, with its dramatic cliffs and crystal-clear waters. You can only reach it by boat, which means it's often blissfully uncrowded. The island's main town, Simi, is a delight to explore. Climb the 500 steps up the Kali Strata to reach the old town, where you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the harbor below. The town is filled with neoclassical mansions, many of which have been beautifully restored. It's easy to spend hours wandering the narrow streets, discovering hidden chapels, and soaking up the atmosphere. Simi is also famous for its sponges, and a visit to one of the local sponge shops is a must. You'll find everything from natural sponges to handcrafted souvenirs. And when it comes to dining, Simi has some excellent seafood restaurants. Be sure to try Simi shrimp, a local delicacy that's packed with flavor despite its small size. Getting to Simi is easy, with regular ferries from Rhodes, which is just an hour away. The ferry ride itself is a scenic journey, offering stunning views of the Aegean Sea. Once you arrive, you'll find that Simi's laid-back charm is impossible to resist. We've saved the best for last. Our number 1 hidden gem in Greece is the otherworldly Meteora. Located in the region of Thessaly, Meteora is one of the most spectacular places in Greece, and yet it remains relatively off the beaten path. Meteora is famous for its monasteries, which are perched atop towering rock pillars that seem to touch the sky. These monasteries were built by monks seeking solitude and spiritual refuge, and the result is a sight of incredible beauty and serenity. Today, 6 of the original 24 monasteries are still in operation, and they are open to visitors. The best way to explore Meteora is on foot. There are several hiking trails that wind through the area, offering stunning views of the monasteries and the surrounding landscape. The trails vary in difficulty, so there's something for everyone, whether you're an experienced hiker or just looking for a leisurely stroll. One of the most popular hikes is the Great Meteora Loop, which takes you to all 6 of the active monasteries. Along the way, you'll have the chance to visit the monastery of Great Meteoron, the largest and oldest of the monasteries, and the monastery of Valam, which houses an impressive collection of religious artifacts. For the best experience, try to visit Meteora in the early morning or late afternoon, when the light is soft and the crowds are minimal. Sunset is an especially magical time, as the setting sun bathes the monasteries in a warm, golden glow. To get to Meteora, the nearest town is Kalambaka, which is well connected by train and bus to Athens and Thessaloniki. From Kalambaka, it's just a short drive or bus ride to the monasteries. If you're short on time, there are also guided tours available that will take you to all the highlights of Meteora in a single day. Meteora isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's also a place of deep spiritual significance. Whether you're religious or not, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe as you stand in the shadow of these ancient monasteries, suspended between earth and sky. And there you have it, folks. Our top 5 hidden gems in Greece that you absolutely must visit. From the tranquil waters of Castello to the towering monasteries of Meteora, these destinations offer a glimpse of Greece that's far from the ordinary. Which of these places would you like to visit the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more epic adventures. Thanks for watching, and see you on our next journey.